Organized crime. Let's see who's got Vincent. Vinny.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start. How's security over there?
Let's see.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but no dice, not our show.
Oh, here we go. The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business almost everywhere from Northern Europe all the way to the Middle East. After their humble beginnings in a coastal town in Georgia, the Diwali quickly moved from gambling to more lucrative criminal enterprises until they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The
Composition.
Is this the guy talking to me?
The trigger that really does the
borders just don't exist to them. But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing number of Russians into the group. If you ask me, I think a major power struggle is coming within the Diwali. One of the old versus the new. The past versus the future.
Okay.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine god through a ritual they call Ascension.
I just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
There's a rumor that the Church of the Machine God is building a machine that will help bring forth the singularity. Sure, I guess that's a possibility. I'm just not sure what they would plug that machine into.
It with faulty wiring.
Okay.
Is it or is it not a probable target?
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn, a group of smugglers led by twin brothers, Salar and Wazim Alam. Their exact base of operations is unknown, but it's most likely in Muscat, Oman. The brothers Alam have been in operation since 2020, and have greatly expanded their operations since then, recruiting mercenaries, ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other colorful criminal agitators from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the surrounding region.
Preemptive action would
They
be
deal
great
in drugs, weapons, medical implants, AUGs, and they occasionally throw in some human trafficking.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh my god, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the dark net, and that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me. That name is Janus, and some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus.
Negative. They're saying
You've heard of these guys, ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse.
Man, there's a lot of information here. Holy shit.
Has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but
hey, Agent Jensen, nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those AUG'd up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board.
Good God. He is very well informed.
Jensen,
you don't look
we need to talk. My God,
hey, Pete.
Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
This guy is freaked out.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Who?
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to
Do you
help
even
me
know who
figure out
bombed
who's
the
looking
train
into us
station?
and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
Oh.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not
Collective?
convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate, my God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
Okay.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into
Nope.
it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Side mission. Enter the shooting range.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets.
This is not
They'll
so
slow you
bad.
down.
Here we go. Combat rifle.
If your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round.
Okay. Well, that's not good, is it?
See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what the AP rounds do. Yay!
Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for
Right
the
tool
right
for the
situation.
junk job.
Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo.
Okay.
They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah!
Good advice. Hoorah indeed.
Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons.
Sure. Yep, attaching the muzzle. There we go. I already did that.
I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer?
Yep. Oh.
Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage.
Yep. Will do, lady.
You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them.
Sure. Alright, Y. Nope, D. Okay. Customize. Select fully auto. Okay.
Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time.
Full auto. So you might be wondering, why am I shooting for the gut? Well, when you're actually shooting at, like, a target or a person, you don't really want to aim for the head. You want to aim for... Oh, there's a person over there. A target that you'll actually hit.
Full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo.
And how?
That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Alright, lady. Yes. Exit the shooting range. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Today's episode was brought to you by Wolf Cola. Wolf Cola, keep your thirst from howling.